Amazing. Amazing. Okay, you guys saw that title. So, pardon the jet. It's Patriot Day. You know, let's just start off on a few things. We're going to be talking about a video game, Grand Theft Auto 3. And in the mission, they had a mission where you flew a plane into the World Trade Center and killed Donald Trump. No shit. No shit. That was the mission. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it. It's amazing. I'm really trying to figure out how to explain this because what I just said is insane. But it happened. Anyway. The biggest way you know that something's going on today is that there's nobody even knows it's like September 11th. Like you would think there'd be like 10,000 people at One World Trade today. There's not. Why isn't there? Alright. So, anyway, let's stick to the topic at hand. The game is Grand Theft Auto 3. It was supposed to be released very shortly, right after 9/11. I believe it was supposed to come out, I want to say the end of September. It ended up coming out October 22nd, and they had to make changes to it. As we saw on the Soy Boy website, I don't know what this is, only a little bit. That's not true. Okay? That's not true. We're going to break down how it's not true. Let's first understand that if you have played Grand Theft Auto 3, like this is the part I'm going to have trouble explaining to people. That if you played Grand Theft Auto 3, it feels like an incomplete game. Because it is. It's a changed game. The story... let's put it like this. Grand Theft Auto 3 was supposed to be about... I think about like Fight Club. It's around the same time. Okay. And there's 9/11 symbolism in that too. Anyway. So Fight Club... the Grand Theft Auto game was supposed to be kind of... you are a no one, you come from no one, and if you have no morality, kill people, whatever, you can make your way. And then I think the plot of the game was supposed to be that your character has some kind of redemption about all this, and decides to take out the key movers and shakers in Liberty City, which is New York City. They deny it, but then in Grand Theft Auto 4 they admit it's New York City. So let's get into how what you just said. How could any of that be true? There's a character, Darkle. Where is he? This is the character. Okay. Looks a lot like Osama bin Laden. I don't understand what this is. That's the model. Okay. The thing is with Darkle is that the guy behind this character already had done a bunch of voice acting. And they had done so much voice acting with the guy that he's credited on the back of the game. And, you know, I remember in like 2001 that, you know, people were like, hey, there's this guy Darkle, and he's not in the game. It's really weird, right? Like, he's not in the game, but on the back of the box it says Darkle. Well, Darkle's missions in the game were... Now, you're going to see a ton of videos, and they're always going to say, like, well, his missions were too violent and all that. No. His missions dealt with destroying the economy in Staten Island, which is Manhattan. And there's a character that is obviously Donald Trump, Donald Love. Grand Theft Auto 1, the box for it, like the box art, is right outside Trump Tower. So Rockstar, and they're on Fifth Avenue. I don't know if they, yes, they were at this time. So Rockstar is on Fifth Avenue. And they like Trump. I don't know if they like that building. So they kind of have a history. Trump Tower's in the game. And Trump's in... it's weird because this Donald Trump character gets built up a lot. And then the mission's altered. They admit they altered the... They admit... Let's get into it. They admit they altered some of the missions. Let's see. So the article is basically what changed due to 9/11. Other GT3A mysteries that got covered include blah 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 blah. No one cares. Why the Dodo plane doesn't fly? There's flying in the game. They had planes that worked. They removed that. The conspiracy theories may be fun. That's interesting. Because they fuck up. Here's how they fuck up. Because I'm not reading through all this. Here's the claim. They claim that 9/11 happened and they, they're like, dude, we didn't have time. We only changed 1% of the game. That's not true. It's totally not true. The story, like I said, makes no sense. At the end, you just kill your... if you played the game, you'll see what I'm talking about. But, we're going to see one of Darkle's missions here. Oh, I'll show you how they... We'll get to how they fucked up. Because they did... The World Trade Center's in the game. Let's stick on this Darkle character. Here would be one of his missions. Let's speed this up a bit. Okay, so I don't believe they actually ever found the guy's voice, right? So we'll just... Okay. Do you know what attracts a lot of attention? A lot of dead bodies. Reporters are like hyenas. So see, this is the beta. The beta, so they got leaked or something like that. So see, you see, this story makes more sense. And it actually fits more in line with their Rockstar 5, GTA 5's humor and 4's humor, but they couldn't do it right after 9/11. So, we're talking here about fake news. We're talking here about, World Bank's economy, Donald Trump, World Trade Center, different time back then. And it's even better if victims are innocent children. There's a van with explosives in Portland Harbor. Portland's like Brooklyn, I think, right? Use them to blow up a school bus. Just don't play with them. I don't know what he's talking about. Use them to blow up a school bus. So your character... Now this is the best. That's a New York police... like, that car got changed. And that's what they officially say. Is like, the only thing we changed is the car. We made it not look like an official New York pity. Out of respect for the cops, we got rid of the actual colors. Alright, let's scroll through this. So, I want to see how far the beta actually goes. Do they have school buses in this?
On lips.
Wait, is that it? Let me see. There. Alright, the video's a little choppy. Let's see.
I'm warning you.
Boom. In Grand Theft Auto 3, you have a terrorist character. Okay? You have a fucking character that looks exactly like Bin Laden giving you missions that are terrorists. This is... What? 1% of the game was changed. No, let's disprove that now. This is... How do you add a whole 1% of the game, but you add a new building? Okay? You add a new building to the game. And admit, you guys, like, they admit it's the World Trade Center. They say, this is our homage to the World Trade Center. I'm trying to find a better fucking photo. It's like they scrubbed this. It's weird. That's how you know a little bit something's up. It is Amco, right? And see, it has a garage. World Trade Center had a garage. And also this is Grand Theft Auto 3, so like, there's not many garages. Okay. Let's see this. I'll try to find a better image. Apparently this is a real company. What? Oh, here we go. Amazing. Oh, not amazing. The guy has it like 200. Oh, it's the Lips 106. Okay, this is... Here, let's pull it up then. I apologize. I'm at the wrong building. Lips 106 is a radio station created by Craig Connor, I think. Here's the headquarters. The Lips 106 headquarters are two identical twin towers located in Newport, Staten Island. That's Manhattan. Newport is Midtown. They transmit blah blah blah. It is the 11th tallest building in all of Liberty City. It does not appear. Okay, guys, it's the 11th tallest building, and it looks fucking exactly. All they did was like move that model, right? They just like moved that model, added shit in the middle, and then that's it. Because here's the World Trade Center's in the game. Where is it? Boop boop boop. Here. That's that same building we just saw. And right in here. God, like so much of 9/11 is lines. Right here. Okay. The building was split. They split the building. Okay. And they just merged it into one. If you go down here, right? There's a subway. It looks exactly like the World Trade Center. Okay. So you have, like, how does Rockstar know? The giveaway is this. Well, there's a lot. I mean, that's a giveaway. That you're saying 1% of the game has changed, but you add a whole... You remove all these missions. Like, if they remove that dude before, like, way... Like, they claim they removed him very early in the game, right? That can't be true, because if that was true, he wouldn't be on the back of the box. Okay? The one thing... They claim the biggest thing they changed was the box art. They said this was somehow offensive. I think on the back of the box it had a different storyline. Okay? And I believe there's a few that got shipped to the UK that have like a different storyline. The storyline doesn't even fucking make sense. You're this guy who doesn't talk, which I understand that the cutscenes were hard and everything. I've read everything about, you know, what Rockstar's opinion is on this, or statement is on this. And you know, it just can't be. You added a building, that's more than, you know, moved a guy, but you had to give him credit. There's another character also talking about usury, and his missions involve you pick up like bank officer, like people from the banks that he owes money to, and the guy just kills them. I mean, that's a mission in the game, and I think that's where they were going with the story, was some sort of like the Donald Love character just disappears. Let me see if I could find it. GTA 3. Donald Trump is Donald Love, obviously. Donald Love disappear. I hope this doesn't turn into a bunch of kids making Okay, so this is the Donald Trump character.
Countdown.
Oh, stop. If some dude is talking over this. Boys, it's 5 minutes till 4:20. And it's Patriots Day. Okay, come on, dude. You're ruining my show prep just because you had to do your... Shut up with your...
The cartel for the
okay, this is the Donald Trump character. And he has some good lines. And I think this goes through all his cutscenes. So this the point of what we're going to watch here is this character is built up. He's a key player. And then due to 9/11, he's not a key player. They have to scrap him.
First of all, let me thank you for dealing with that personal matter. People will read...
I will also say that I believe the character is Trump and Patrick Bateman.
Something into anything these days. Experience has taught me that a man like you can be very loyal for the right price, but groups of men get greedy. A valued resource, an old Oriental gentleman I know, has been kept hostage by some South Americans in Espatria. They're trying to extort additional funds from me, but I don't believe in renegotiation. A deal is a deal, so they'll not see a penny from me. Go and rescue my friend. Do whatever it takes.
This is this is a classic mission. I love it. We're just going to talk about it because it's a Donald Trump type move, and this is how you know the character is sort of Donald Trump. He's a real estate tycoon and a media tycoon. Trump was and what he does is he sets up a false flag here and gets two rival gangs going to lower the property value so he can buy stuff up. Oh, sounds really familiar.
Nothing drives down real estate prices like a good old-fashioned gang war. Apart from an outbreak of plague, but that might be going too far in this case. I've noticed the Yakuza and the Colombians are far from friends. Let's capitalize on this business opportunity. I want you to kill the Yakuza Wakagashira, Kenji Kassen. Kenji is attending a meeting at the top of the multi-story car park in Newport. Get a cartel gang car and eliminate him. The Yakuza must blame the cartel for this declaration of war.
So we have a false flag mission in the game. And that's what happened. You like kill this guy and they think it's the other dude and then this dude. Yeah, so you have a false flag mission in the game. And also he's looking at the world, like this is World Trade Center, I think 3 he's looking at. Amazing. This is why I said I think this is a little bit of the Patrick Bateman character.
In these days of moral hypocrisy, certain valuable commodities can be hard to import. On its approach to the airport tonight, a light aircraft will pass over the bay. It will drop several packages into the water. Make sure you pick them up before anyone else does. Thank you for retrieving those packages, but they were only a decoy. Sorry about that, but that's sometimes the way in business. My real objective was hidden on the plane all along. Unfortunately, the port authorities seized the plane and were stripping it down until I intervened at great personal expense. Cross the bridge to Shoreside Vale and go to Francis International Airport. I've paid off the officials. My property will be waiting for you at the customs hangar in the aircraft fuselage.
Things get weird there, because they show you that you can fly at the airport. Okay? They show you there's a plane. But you're just kind of like, and I know anybody who played GTA had that same moment, like, wait, why is there a plane here? Why can't I fly it? They clip the wings. And actually, like, if you can fly it's called the Dodo. If you can fly it, like, back in the day, that was considered, like, pro. Anyway. So this is, like, one of his biggest missions. I remembered. It was really annoying. And I know you guys are probably like, Jet, this is boring.
You are proving to be a safe investment. A rare thing in these days of falsehood. My Oriental friend will need an escort while he takes my latest acquisition to be authenticated. I want you to follow him and make sure both he and my package get to Pike Creek unharmed. A lesson in business, my friend. If you have a unique commodity, the world and his wife will try to wrestle it from your grasp, even if they have little understanding as to its true value. SWAT teams have...
No, what we just saw there, let me go back to it. The World Trade Center is supposed to be back here.
Wrestle it from your grasp, even if they have little understanding as to its true value.
Do you know how fucking angry you must be if you're like a developer? And it's like, dude, all the cutscenes are supposed to show the World Trade Center. Oh, we can't use them anymore.
SWAT teams have cordoned off the area around my associate and the package. Get over there, pick up the van, and act as a decoy. Keep...
So here's where the cut comes in. This character's built up. Obviously, he's supposed to have a dramatic ending, right? Like, he goes out or something happens, right? No.
Him busy, and he should make good his escape.
That's it. That's it. Rockstar has never explained this. That's it. So,
initiate countdown.
Amazing. So what was really supposed to happen? You're supposed to fly the Dodo, the plane that you'd get at Francis International Airport, which is JFK, LaGuardia, and you'd fly it. It would be one of Darkle's mission, right? Where's Darkle? This guy's mission to fly it into either Donald Love's building or the World Trade Center. That was the point. We're gonna try something here. That's just interesting. That like a video game knew about it. You know, had a mission in there that was exactly the same fucking plot. And they had a terrorist. Excuse me. And they had a terrorist character. I mean, that's ridiculous. So, let's take a look at really what the game should look like. Let's see. Because we're going to restore things to its normal order. And this is how the game should be played. And really, I think the person only added one or two things. And that's it. Like, that's how easy it was to put them back in the game. Son of a bitch. Don't tell me I have to do the jumping. Amazing. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is
2 cars and a mortgage. My love life is great.
wait. I don't want to copyright strike. Okay. What we're gonna do is go see the World Trade Center. So let's drop back in. Crap, this isn't. That's the Empire State Building, obviously. This is Central Park. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Alright. So, all of this is put here by Rockstar. And all of this exists right where the World Trade Center was. This, like, walkway. That is not a mod. Rockstar has that in there. There they are, boys. Rockstar really didn't even change this building. They just made it different. But there it is. That would be the Marriott. There's the Twin Towers.
You're so fine.
And then over there would be the Statue of Liberty. And it's really weird. I noticed whenever... yeah, I noticed it's always like gloomy when you come here.
Leave me alone.
So let's see. They actually have it so you can go in the tower. World Trade Center 2. Windows on the world. Weird, that's random.
I'm very busy.
I think there's a chance tomorrow.
World Trade Center 1. So see, like this plaza, like right here, the orb and all that, that was there. Like Rockstar had that. So really, what this mod did, beside adding like the Marriott logo and other things, is, and there you can see, that's Trump Town. Let me see. Trump Town. Thursday. No, that's a Woolworth. Okay, but they do have building 7 back there. Anyway, I mean, all they did was take that image that they merged
Where you been all night?
and
Got protection? Hey, baby.
I mean obviously they put the real thing in, but like where the World Trade Center is that we're looking at right now was that just that ugly merged texture. And this was added by Rockstar. This was by Rockstar as well.
Guns don't kill people.
And they don't address this at all. And people bring it up. So there's a subway system, which there was in World Trade Center, and it's totally empty. Totally empty. Damn, it's stuck in here. Also, before the mod, you could hijack these. Or they were explodable, I think. Now they're like indestructible, right? Let me see. I'm gonna die. Shh. Yeah, you can't explode them. You used to. Do I even know on it? You can't get a one with it. Huh. Dude, I should have one of them by now. It's a little much, I bet. Alright, word. That's weird. Let's see if I step off this, if I get one. That's interesting. I want to see if they're following me. I don't believe this is like programmed. Oh, okay. Huh, they don't really know what to do to him. I mean, he should be getting out of his car. Like, don't die. Oh, okay, so we proved that, like, they totally deactivated the subway. Like, I shot a cop down there in the game. And wow, that's weird. Okay, so the final thing we will show on this is where the final thing we'll show on this is really quick. We'll show where the excuse me, where the Osama bin Laden character would be.
Call the YMCA.
Shit. And I'll just give you a feel of, like, while we go there, this is how prominent. I mean, you were supposed to see the towers pretty much all the time. There they are. Boom. I mean, like, they wanted the towers in the game. And they said they never put them in the game, but they got a subway that I just, you know, the cops don't, it's not even programmed anymore, they deactivated it. So, let's go see where the, Osama bin Laden character would be at. People are shooting at me when I'm driving by. It's like, it's a jaywalking gun, man. Alright. So, to get to that guy, you gotta go here. In this junkyard shit. Just gonna fuck this up right here. So I don't know really like what was here. I think it was supposed to be like a hobo camp or something. Anyway. This tunnel actually doesn't make sense map-wise, but here we go. And here, Rockstar never removed these characters from the game. And you can say, well, they're hobos. Well, this is a modded version. I don't have, like, this is the updated version. They released a patch for technical issues. But one thing I noticed in the patch version is that they made they fixed the hobo skins a little bit. Everybody used to be walking around like the Osama bin Laden character. They totally got rid of that. So, how do we know these pedestrians are different? Watch what happens. Shit, I lost all my weapons. Anyway. GTA 3 first person. So, they're not normal pedestrians. Okay? They have weapons. That looks like the Darkle character, but they modified his skin. Oh no, never mind. But they did modify it before. This screenshot of Darkle was what the male model hobos look like. So anyway, let's just get it over with. Okay, so Rockstar, that's adding, merging an image, adding, you know, the 11th tallest building that is obviously the World Trade Center that has an underground basement, which obviously is historical in the World Trade Center because 1993 there was the bombing there. You have a character that's giving out terrorist missions. Boom. Officially, to them, they claim they removed one mission, changed the cars colored so it wouldn't, you know, be like, you know, the exact New York Police Department car, and changed the box art cover. No, the whole story doesn't even make sense, dude. It doesn't even make sense. There's like a huge gap to anyone who played from like we just shot. Donald Love disappears. That's a huge character. That's fucking Trump. You have Trump in the game. You're supposed to kill Trump in the game, and they have to scrap that. That's more than 1%. That's like 30%, and that's why, you know, as a kid, I just was like, this is an awesome game because it was too. But looking back at it now, this game was altered way more than 1%, and the ending is stupid and unsatisfying. You get back on a character that you don't even really care about. They were drawing you into the Donald Trump, Donald Love character, the real estate and the economy thing. But then they had to scrap that due to 9/11. And the fact there's a plane in the game and you can't fly it, but then GTA, what is it, Vice City comes out a year or 2 years, you're flying, and they have all the mechanics worked out. Plus, people have gone through the code, and they're like, you can fly. They just modded it, you can fly. So, Rockstar, we'll cover more about Rockstar. Rockstar's done some crazy shit. But, I think this takes the cake. Putting in a fucking mission where you could kill Donald Trump by flying a plane into the World Trade Center that you claim is not in the game, and it's clear it's in the game. You have a subway system. It's just stupid. It's ridiculous, guys. That's a little bit of you might say, Jet, that's stupid. Well, I don't know. I wanted to talk about something else that not everyone knows about, and you're gonna see a bunch of videos by kids who want to get monetized. Just sit repeating that Kotuku or whatever, that Soy Boy article. We went through, we saw the gameplay. Rockstar won't respond. They're done responding to this stuff. But no, like, you have to, if they had to give that guy, they claim they got rid of Darkle, the Osama bin Laden character, in the like very early stages. If that's true, you don't have to. You pay the guy and you don't give him fucking. He doesn't appear on the back of the box. All right, this was Jet. Let me exit. I don't want to say. I don't want to quit. Whatever. I don't know. Amazing.